Never do this when you're riding a motorcycle. Never. For whatever reason, never do this. Riding a motorcycle is one of the most exciting things you can do in your life, especially if you are a young person. But there are those things that you do that will complicate your life and make it very dangerous for you. In this video, we are discussing 6 things that you should never do when you're riding a motorcycle. Let's get into it. Point number 1. Never ever run faster than the flow of traffic. Way faster than the flow of traffic. When you're riding a motorcycle on the highway, and maybe people are doing 60, 70, maybe even 40, the traffic is very slow. Don't try to be a hero and start doing 80, doing 120, in between people who are driving at 60. That is suicidal. If anything goes wrong, you don't even have time to react. You don't even see it happening. So number 1 is never ever ride faster, way much faster than the normal flow of traffic. Number 2, don't ever trust the indicators of the vehicles in front of you. Don't just be carried away by the wave that this person is indicating left and they go left. They indicate right, they go right. Don't get carried away. We have a new generation of drivers who do not even know the value of indicators. Someone indicated left 1 hour ago. They never turned off the indicators. And that is the indicator you are trusting. Someone is indicating right and they are going left. Someone is going right and they are on hazards. Someone is going left and they don't even have anything. And you are there trusting your life on these things. These little blinking things. You're trusting them with your life. Someone is indicating left, you are already prepared to overtake them from the right, only to realize they are going right. What you should do instead is keep an eye on the front wheel of the vehicle in front of you. If that vehicle is going to turn to any direction, the front wheel will turn. So especially if you're riding in slow traffic, keep an eye on the front wheels of the vehicles in front of you. Just keep an eye on them, because the wheels will tell you the truth. The wheels will always tell you the truth. Just randomly check the tires of the vehicles in front of you. Before you make any move, before you try to overtake that vehicle, keep an eye on the front wheel for a few seconds. It will tell you the truth. Number 3 is don't allow yourself to get distracted. Riding a motorcycle is way faster than what you think. For those of us who have been there for years, you know very well, if you are doing 70 kph and you happen to turn your head to look at something for only 2 seconds, you find things completely upside down. Some vehicle that was like 200 meters ahead of you is here. Some zebra crossing that was not even in your sight is here, and some people are already crossing. A vehicle is already making a U-turn, you never even saw the vehicle before you turned your head. Riding motorcycles is a whole science. Don't you ever allow yourself to get distracted. And one of the things that distract us is you see beautiful vehicles. Beautiful vehicles. You see a vehicle and you turn your head, you want to see it. You want to keep an eye on it, you just want to enjoy the view. Beautiful women for us men. Some beautiful women just walking around. You have just spotted some two very beautiful women. You saw them, you passed them, and now you want to turn your head to actually look at them. One more time. Your head is not yet satisfied with what you saw. You want to see it one more time. And then you turn your head. By the time you come back, things are already upside down. That is how most of the times people get into accidents they cannot explain. Especially the rear-ending accidents. You hit a vehicle from behind. You hit a vehicle from behind. Something else you need to know is, if you keep an eye on something that is in front of you, you have a very high chance of hitting it. There is something called target fixation. You can do some Google search on target fixation. Target fixation. There is a vehicle in front of you, very beautiful, or some number plate that looks funny to you, or something written on that vehicle that looks funny to you, and there you are focusing exactly on that point. You have a very high chance of hitting that vehicle. Target fixation. Wherever your eyes are looking, wherever your mind is focusing, you have a very, very high chance of going straight into it. Target fixation. The other thing is, never ever change your speed mid-corner. If you start taking a corner, for whatever reason, do not either slow down in the middle of the corner or accelerate in the middle of the corner. If you came into the corner so hot, try your level best and come out of that corner with that momentum. If you try to brake in the middle of that corner for whatever reason, what happens is, if you are leaning into the corner, you tend to straighten up the bike. And if you straighten up the bike in the middle of the corner, you go straight into wherever the front wheel is facing. Whether it is the guardrails, the bridge, whatever it is, you go straight. So the science is, before you start taking a corner, be very sure you know exactly what you're doing. And you have investigated enough to know there is nothing in the middle of that corner that will make you change your speed. The logic is, if you change your speed, definitely you don't finish that corner. It has been tested, it has been proven. If you change your speed in the middle of the corner, you are finished. So before you start taking a corner, be very sure you know exactly what you're doing. You have seen what is happening, you are already aware of how to handle it. Don't change your speed in the middle of a corner. The other thing is, do not ever tailgate a vehicle. When I'm talking about tailgating, I mean following a vehicle so close. Whatever reason, don't tailgate. You should at least have 1 meter between you and a vehicle when the traffic is slow, very, very slow. When the traffic is moving at 10 kilometers an hour, just keep 1 meter between you and the vehicle in front of you. When the speed increases, increase the gap. That is the whole science. When the speed increases, you increase the gap. If you are doing 70 kph, 80 kph, you should not be anywhere less than 5 meters between you and the vehicle in front of you. Because if they brake for whatever reason, you will not have enough time and enough space for you to slow down. You're going to hit them straight. So never ever tailgate a vehicle. Don't tailgate a vehicle. Don't tailgate a vehicle. Finally, avoid at all costs overtaking vehicles from the left side. If you are in a country where vehicles are driven from the right-hand side, like my country, Kenya, drivers sit on the right side of the vehicle. In other countries, drivers sit on the left side. So if your driver is sitting on the left side, it means you drive on the right side of the highway. If the driver is sitting on the right side of the vehicle, it means you are driving on the left side of the road. Don't ever be the last object moving between the vehicle and the guardrails, the vehicle and the fence, the vehicle and everything. Don't be the last thing moving. Don't, unless that vehicle is on standstill, it is not moving. Or you have already identified what the driver is doing. They are turning right and they are turning slow. They have already started turning. You can overtake them from the left if they are turning right. Or the vehicle is not moving completely. It has broken down, it is not moving, and on the other side there is traffic moving. You can overtake that vehicle from the left and overtake slowly. Slowly. Overtake slowly. Otherwise, if the vehicle is moving, don't overtake from the left. This is one of the reasons why a lot of motorcycle riders die. The vehicles have blind spots, and a lot of times drivers don't have any business checking the left hand side mirror. Rear view mirrors, they don't have time to check that one. And then there you are trusting your life on this driver who is not even bothered to check the side mirror on the side where you are. So never ever overtake the vehicle from the left if the driver is sitting on the right side. If you are in a country where vehicles are driven from the left side and on the right side of the highway, then observe. What I'm saying is, don't be the last thing moving between the vehicle and the fence, vehicle and the guardrail and the bridge. Don't be the last thing moving on this side. Whatever direction your country allows, operate like you are driving a vehicle. Overtake properly, go back to your lane, but don't ever be the last thing moving between the vehicle and the fence. 6 things you should never do when riding a motorcycle. Which one do you think you have been doing? See you around. My name is Meshach, Two Wheels Paradise. God bless you.